This weekend in Iowa, the Indy cars may have been geared up to hit the 7/8 mile oval, but Mother Nature thought otherwise when heavy rains and wind blew into Newton on Friday. However, the Firestone Indy Lights and Indy cars were able to get some practice time in on Saturday morning. Then the Firestone Indy Lights took to the track for qualifying, with current points leader J.R. Hildebrand claiming the pole. The Indy cars were not as fortunate. Heavy rains from Friday and earlier in the week caused persistent weepers on several locations on the track. So qualifying was canceled and positions were awarded according to entrant points. Since Team Penske teammates Elio Castroneves and Ryan Briscoe were at the top, they started the race 1-2. By the time the sun set, the track was dry and the Firestone Indy Lights contested the Miller Lite 100 under the lights of Iowa Speedway. Wade Cunningham grabbed the top spot from Hildebrand early in the race. Sebastian Saavedra had mechanical issues from the beginning. He was able to rejoin the field, although many laps down. He then sped past multiple cars and slowed in front of the leader Cunningham, giving Ana Beatriz the opportunity to pass her teammate and lead the field under the checkered flag. This is Bia's second Firestone Indy Lights career win and allowed Sam Schmidt Motorsports to sweep the podium.
Wade had a solid win, and I just got the right momentum at the right time and passed him for the lead, and it's amazing. It was so bad to not be in Milwaukee. I hate it. I was in Brazil. I didn't even need to watch the race because it was so bad to not be here and win this race. It's an amazing feeling.
Yeah, well, it's not the lap traffic that was the problem. It was just Sebastian Saavedra. He was 25 laps down, and I knew he had a bad result, so he was just out to ruin my day, unfortunately. I let him go. Being a sportsman, he wanted to prove a point today that he was the quickest car and he should have won. So he drove through the field and he got to the front. That was good for him, but then he decided to slow down half a second a lap and he ruined my race. So, I'm just disappointed.
When Sunday rolled around, the sun was shining and the Indy cars were able to get the Iowa Corn Indy 250 underway. Viso's string of bad luck this season continued as early contact took him out of the race for his 7th DNF this year. However, Schechter's luck was much better when he piloted his Mana V car past 6 others at the beginning of the race. On lap 38, the race leaders Dixon and Elio made contact with each other, but both made it to the end, albeit a few laps down. TK brought out the yellow flag for the 3rd consecutive year at Iowa after hitting the wall. After that, the track was green and Franchitti picked up 3 positions on his 3rd pit stop, moving to 2nd behind the number 6 car of Ryan Briscoe. They traded places over the next 25 laps, with Briscoe holding strong through the beginning of the next round of stops, where Franchitti's crew got him out to lead the field and built a commanding lead all the way to the finish.
We tested here last Wednesday, and Target guys did a really good job coming up with a setup. And in the pits, they were awesome. So I just went and did my job and hung on, and we made some good moves in traffic, and here we are. But it is more than anywhere. I think today is really a team win, because those stops, they got us up in track position, and yeah, it all worked out.
This win puts Dario 3 points behind current points leader Ryan Briscoe, with Dixon, Elio, and Danica rounding out the top 5. Now the Indy cars look to Richmond International Raceway for the SunTrust Indy Challenge. Follow along with all the coverage on Versus and right here at IndyCar.com. I'm Lauren Bolander, and you are up to speed.